Good evening, Geeky. How you doing, man?
Are you getting yourself?
Good. Let me actually mute us on stream for a second.
Oh, we're on stream already.
We are live. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? It's Friday. That, of course, means it is time for Coast to Ghost. Today is the special E3 and other related games edition. I am joined by my good friend Geeky Beaner. Fed Zeppelin may join us. I forgot to message him, so that's on me if he's late. So don't give him any shit. Yeah, give me shit, okay? But regardless, we're going to go over some of the presentations they have this week. Mr. Geeky, how's your week been, and are you ready to get, I guess, hyped?
Yeah, I am excited for this weekend because I believe tomorrow's the Xbox presentation. So what happened today and yesterday was the Summer Game Fest, which was like also basically all the big companies that weren't big enough to present stuff for E3 did their mini presentation. So that's cool. So we'll go over that, and then EA got hacked, which is hilarious. And
So, Electronic Arts are good denizens of making FIFA games and Battlefield games that
there was a new Battlefield announced too, by the way.
really,
Yeah, Battlefield 6 was finally announced, and they're calling it Battlefield 2042.
as a sequel to Battlefield 2041.
I guess.
Wow.
I mean, I haven't played a Battlefield game my entire life. I mean, I have Battlefield 5 on for free because it was free on PS for PlayStation Plus members. So
You know, I actually did like Battlefield 1.
mhm.
That's like the last Battlefield game I enjoyed.
Yeah, well, I just heard Star Wars Battlefront was just Battlefield, but Star Wars skinned over it. So that's why I'm like, okay, I don't need to play this game.
Well, if you remember the original Battlefront games, those were more than just that. They were different. They were pretty
Well, I'm
good,
talking
actually.
about Battlefront.
No, I know. You're talking about the current iterations of Battlefront.
Yeah, yeah, the Battlefront 2 on the PSP was probably one of my favorite games of all time. And the fact that thing ran portably with little to no glitches was
Yeah.
great.
I know. Isn't that funny that we're at the point where it's like little to no glitches? Hell yeah. All right. So,
Well,
you think we should first start from the top and go over this Elden Ring trailer?
Elden Ring was the last thing revealed on Thursday.
Well, we can start with it.
Yeah, because that's a game you're super excited for.
Honestly, I used to be back when it was announced, but now it's kind of like Battlefield 24. Are you talking about Bad Company or are you talking about Hardline, the Battlefield Vice game, Clash?
Yeah.
Where's this E3 2021 trailer for Elden Ring?
Look up Front Software. I think they upload it.
All right. This one, first gameplay trailer for Elden Ring, coming January 21st, 2022.
Yes, that's the new one that dropped on Thursday.
Amazing that I could not find that, just from like a Google search.
Which is weird because Elden Ring was trending on Twitter like all day yesterday.
And because we're going to be watching trailers, I'm going to move my character out of the way so that we can see the full screen. I'm going to shrink us down a bit.
Yeah, of course.
There we are. All right, here we are. We're in the bottom right. Oh, there's a prequel to the one they just announced. Oh, okay. I did not hear. All right, so we're going to capture a random window. Okay, here we go. Nope. There we go. All right. So let me share this. I'm sure you've already seen it, but I will share it so that we can react in real time.
All enjoy the goodness.
Hey,
Oh,
Fed. I'm sorry I didn't message you. But
No,
we're
I
glad to
didn't.
have you.
Oh, you're good.
We're actually just about to
Sorry.
watch the Elden Ring trailer.
Yeah. I heard. I didn't just like run into the conversation. Figured listen for a second, figure it out. But yeah, I hadn't seen this yet.
Yeah, so
if
I've got
you're
it. I've
busy,
got
you
it
can
shared
post
on my
Twitter.
screen.
I just woke up, but I mean,
Okay. Now it's sounding back to normal. Maybe it's just waking up, probably.
Mountain Walk, are you gonna watch the trailer with us too?
Trailer for what?
Elden Ring.
The heck is that? I've heard of that before, or I've heard of that just
It's
recently.
the George R.R. Martin from Software game.
Oh, okay. Are you?
We're about
he's
to play
streaming
right
it in
now.
the Discord.
Okay.
Well, I'm
So
also
if you look
streaming
at
it on
there.
stream because, this is publicly available. We're doing our E3 Super Show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very based.
Yeah.
Okay.
So get our predictions out for this weekend, and I'll say the schedule after this too. For the
Awesome,
proper-
awesome. Yeah, share it and I'll put it up on screen. I guess you can say we're gonna go over some of the games that have already been announced, and we're gonna we might watch some of the earlier presentations as well. If you guys are okay with that.
Very
Yeah,
based.
and then I got some Sonic news that just dropped too as well.
Awesome. All right,
Wow.
here is the Summer Games Fest 2021 trailer for Elden Ring, the first gameplay trailer. Horse.
Of course.
Wait, Bandai Namco is also.
Yeah, it's from
Yeah.
software.
It's FromSoft, the people that make Dark Souls and all that. It's like an open world Dark Souls-ish.
Let me change the
Will
subs.
soon return,
Yeah.
guided by grace, once lost.
I guess they don't. Hey, Grim.
The Golden Order is broken to its core.
Good environments there. Do you get a horse?
Yeah, it's open world.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're going for the kind of Sekiro feel.
It kind of looks to me like a Zelda or like what do you call it? What was the game where you climbed over the giants?
Colossus.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, that
feel.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Yeah, it's supposed to evoke a lot of this.
Must
I also like this song a lot.
extinguish thy flame.
Yep, it's a From Software combat.
And they will die. In an unknown
Jump pads,
curse.
yay!
Yeah, right. Hey, well, FromSoft is very good with the verticality. I'll take it.
What? You assume I'm saying that as a joke? I like jump pads in games.
Oh yeah,
Open up areas.
This is my is a FromSoft-ish.
For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Ooh, dope. Opening cutscene, anyone?
A lowly tarnished. Playing as a lord.
Ooh.
I command thee now.
These are very Soul-inspired. Ooh, Soulstream.
Wait, are there NPCs?
Oh, of course there's gonna be NPCs.
I know.
Yeah.
Just fucking around.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
Holy fuck.
You guys got a flamethrower for an arm?
Yeah, well, it looked like, what was the, it was like the Gundam wing, wasn't there one of them that had like the dragon hand?
I think that
That was what's his name's
was
Gundam.
green.
That was the Chinese guy's Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gundam.
like,
What was it? What was the actual Gundam name? I forgot. Been a while since I've seen G Gundam.
yeah, I haven't seen it in forever either.
So, okay. I mean, that looks good. It looks
Yeah.
like a
Yeah, I
nice
mean-
little like hybrid of like Zelda and Dark Souls, and should be pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Like-
it's, sorry?
I
was
think the thing I like most about kind of the open world setup is that you're gonna have big areas to fight, like dragons and big bosses.
Mm.
You know, like that's what it, like. Remember the ancient dragon fight in Dark Souls 2? You're on that tiny platform and he just shoots fire everywhere. It's like, come on,
It just stomps. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. Can we please
Well,
have like
okay.
a big field to fight him in?
They iterated on that very well. If you look at what's his name, the Dragon of the Deep, whatever the fuck his name was, they did a much better job at having like an arena where you fight a big fucking dragon, and like it seems like they're going for something like that between like Nameless King and whatever the Deep Dragon was. I can't remember his name right now.
Was it one of the DLC
Um,
bosses?
Yes, the last boss of the DLC, usually. Of the last DLC.
I see.
But
Yeah.
it's
mid-year, I
it's
think.
yeah, mid-year, yeah. It's supposed to be everyone thought it was gonna be like very Nordic based, and then they're kind of walking that one back. It's gonna be more
You're talking about Elden
of
Ring
like a-
now, right? Kind of like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
aesthetic they're going for. Yeah.
yeah,
It seems very much like the Dark Souls medieval aesthetic they're going for.
yeah. It's apparently like, well, when they first introduced it, that was like the biome that they were showing a lot of. So people were like, fuck yeah, we're just gonna do a whole bunch of Nordic shit. And it's like, nah, not really. We're gonna do like that's just like one of the biomes that we're gonna kind of work with. But they had some really good looking ones there. They had some nice looking spells, which is, I mean, that you can have fun with those in these sorts of games. And then it looked like they had a good way of using both spells and melee combat on the horse. So like it looks like a very interesting thing where it's like another iteration of.
I'm definitely not gonna play a wizard again in this game. Everyone just builds a strength carrion.
If you watch that, there was a bunch of good shit.
Yeah, the crazy part is it's 2 years to the day when it was first announced where we got this trailer.
Yeah. Well, they leaked a good portion of this at some point. Like somebody went in and grabbed it, and they released it like a year after they got it. But it looks good. I like I'm hopeful of the shit that I'm seeing there.
Yeah, and only 6 months too.
Yeah, the crazy part was too is that somebody noticed that Front Software updated their Elden Ring playlist during the presentation. So they were all like, "Oh my god, it's coming, it's coming." So if you're watching the Summer Games Fest live, as soon as they caught that, they were like, "Oh my god, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring. Shut up and just announce it already." Like nobody cared about what was coming up. But other stuff
You quoted it wrong, Geeky. I believe it was, I'm coming, I'm coming.
That's true,
that
too.
is definitely correct.
Yeah, they were also banning people saying, "Oh," 24 hours.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but other stuff that got announced was Death Stranding got a director's cut by Kojima.
Why?
Because
Whoa.
Everyone's favorite walking simulator gets a sequel.
Well, not a sequel, a director's cut, so it's even longer.
The Snyder Cut.
Wait, it's actually longer?
Yeah.
You get to walk further, mountain walk, and slower. Aren't you hyped? Consume.
And then he said that there's possibility of Metal Gear Solid stuff coming soon that he's involved in.
Like from Konami?
I don't know. Kojima said, "I'm working on Metal Gear Solid stuff."
I mean, it's got to be with Konami, because I can't imagine they would ever give up that IP for how lucrative it is.
That is true, and Konami did say they're not being at E3 this year. So, hey, if Kojima can announce it, I'm guessing he's working with Konami again.
He wants to make movies. I mean, I've played his games. He definitely does.
Yeah. Also in the chat, thank you, Gremma2, for saying the
Darky
Meteor thing.
Meteor, right?
Yeah, there will always be a swamp level if you play any of the FromSoft ever since they started that. They will not end it, and you're just gonna have to suffer through it.
Wait,
You're
was there a
probably gonna
swamp
lose your
level in
horse
Demon
there.
Souls?
Is there? Well, I said ever since they started it. Yeah. So I don't know. Is there a swamp one in? The real question is there a swamp one in
Bloodborne?
Sekiro? No, that would be the one qualifier. That wouldn't work.
Did we? I popped in. If you're talking about Andy's, I popped in for about an hour, but that's it.
This 24-hour stream.
I popped in at about 14 hours, and Kyler and Andy were dead at that point. But
well, 24 hours, man, it'll happen.
Yeah, I mean, how many 24-hour streams have you done, Ghost? Like what, 1 or 2?
Yeah, 1 or 2. I joined in with Adels for pretty much the duration, and I've done a few of my own, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
We raised money for veterans.
Exactly. And then what else got announced? Among Us just confirmed their 15-player map. The maroon color's coming.
Fuck off! Why? Everything sucks when you add that many people to a conversation. It is just a bad idea. I mean, it's gonna be funny, but like,
well, it's
I guarantee people are gonna hate that.
Map. It's for that super big map, though. You cannot do that with 10 people.
It's not that. It's the problem is when you play with that many people and you go to the part where you're
2B is confirmed for Fall Guys.
Oh yeah, that too.
Fall Guys.
Yeah, 2B was announced for Fall Guys.
Is it just gonna have butt cheeks? Like, is there just gonna be one with butt cheeks and a thong? Is it the robot?
Yes.
I've literally never.
Near.
Yeah, I've never
model.
I've never played that game, but that's
You've
the
never
meme, right?
played near autoerotic asphyxiation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Did you know that actually there's like the Nier Automata actually did a crossover with like FF14?
Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
and it's canon
FF14
too,
does a lot.
apparently.
Yeah, well, they
Yeah.
did. They also did Monster Hunter, which was
Yeah.
actually great. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that.
Oh,
on
and
both
speaking
parts.
of Monster Hunter, Capcom said their press conference for this year is going to be mostly Monster Hunter and Resident Evil. So,
Ooh. I don't like the fact that they're releasing them on like these consoles and then they're releasing them like on the computer
not on
later.
PC.
Yeah,
It's always
it's just
dumb.
like.
I mean, if it's just on Switch, it's fine. I think having a PC and a Switch is honestly an optimal. Like, it's not a bad choice for gaming.
So, Geeky, what's the next presentation we're going to?
So tomorrow is Xbox and Bethesda's. I just posted the schedule in general, so we can read
yes.
that off.
God,
that looks
all
weird.
of these weapons and spells and everything, like I can tell you almost where every one of these has come from. Like, what's the progenitor from the different games? It's amazing.
Yeah, and then no Switch Pro news has been announced yet, so
Not happening, Geeky.
it's happening, dude. I think
It's not
just a matter of-
happening.
it's just a matter of when. I think
It's
this
not
is a-
happening, brah.
God.
We
Yeah,
will
this
never
is gonna
get
be-
Switch games
yeah.
in 4K, sir.